Hello students, welcome back to the online class of Samstar Global School. Myself Pratima Singh, and today we are going to start a new chapter of history, that is chapter 2, the earliest societies. In the previous chapter of history, we have studied that historians divided history into two parts. Prehistory, that is the period when writing was not invented, and history, the period after writing was invented. In this video, we will study about prehistory, life in the prehistoric period, and stone tools. So let's start the chapter with the topic, what is prehistory? The time before man began writing is called prehistoric period. To know about this period or to get information about prehistoric period, we used to rely on fossils, that is the imprint left by people and humans such as bones, skeletons, skulls, and also reliance on artifacts, that is anything that is made by a person like tools, caves, paintings, pottery, buildings, jewelry, statues, etc. Prehistoric period ended with the invention of writing. Now let us talk about early humans in prehistoric period. That is the topic, life in the prehistoric period. It is the belief of the scientists that modern human beings, which we can also say Homo sapiens, appeared with the evolvement of hominins. Now what is hominins? So hominins were the human-like creature but not the human. They just have some of the features of human beings, like they could walk, stand straight, and they also knew about making fire. It was due to hominins that human beings were able to learn about how they can adapt to the environment, how to hunt, and how the fire can be used. The life of the people of prehistoric period was very different. They didn't know about how to make their own food or how to grow crops. They will also have to save themselves from wild animals, predators, as well as rain and icy winters. Now let's talk about the food habit, or how they used to arrange or collect food at that time, how they used to live, and what were the clothes that they used to wear. The early humans hunted animals and gathered wild plants for food. The lives of these early men were not very different from those of other animals. They spent all day prowling about in the jungles and swamps, protecting themselves from other beasts and searching for food. Life consisted of digging up roots, trapping animals and birds for food, and killing them with stone tools. They had to take whatever nature offered. They were nomads, which means moving from one place to another depending on the seasonal availability of animals they hunted and the plants they gathered for food. People who live like this are called hunters and gatherers. When the animals used to move from one place to another, these men were also have to move from one place to another in search of them. In prehistoric period, humans were dependent on the natural environment for shelter. They made shelters out of rocks, branches, grass, reed, or even animal skins, and they also used to live in caves. The Stone Age people wore clothes to keep out the cold. They wore tunics by knotting animal skins together. Later, they also began to sew animal skins together to make clothes. Now, let's move towards the next topic of the chapter, that is stone tools. The tools that was used as a weapon by early humans were made up of stones because it can be given shape as per need in different sizes. The use of stone this period is termed as Stone Age. These stone tools were used for many purposes as given in your book, like hunting, cutting meat, chopping trees, scraping skin and barks, and for making more tools from bones and sticks. Now, stone tools have been divided into three categories: core tools, which were better shaped and designed. They were made by taking a large stone and striking off bits to give it perfect shape. It was used for smashing, pounding, and throwing. Then second one is flake tools. These tools were created by the core tools. Flake tools were tools made from small pieces of stones left out from the core tool and were used for scraping and slitting. Scraping means to remove something from a surface, and slitting means a long narrow cut. The third category is blade tools. It is a type of stone created by striking a long narrow flake from a stone core. They were early form of knives. In this image, it is from your book, in which it shows the different types of tools made by the stones in the prehistoric period. So students, this was it for today's video. In the next video, we will continue the same chapter. Thank you.